So coming into the race, you had kind of a rough sleep work schedule. Tell me a little bit about your schedule this week and how you prepared to be awake and ready to race today.
Yeah, this week was tough. I worked Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night, and then Thursday night we did a Supercross at the Rochester Fair.
And you won that.
I won that. It was good, great night, good time. And so I took Thursday night off work, took Friday night off work, and Saturday got everything ready, and actually got some good sleep.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, you're well prepared, more well prepared than normal.
More than normal.
Sleep-wise, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So good luck today. Have an awesome race.
Thanks, man.
We'll talk to you after the race.
Sounds good.
So how do you think it went out there? What happened?
Went really good. Johnny got the whole shot, and I got by him soon after that. I think I led for about 2 laps, and I felt awesome out there. The bike was perfect, and I had a pretty good gap on him, and I thought I was good. And come to a mud section, all of a sudden he was on me. I think he was going faster through the tighter stuff. He ended up getting by me, and kind of followed right behind him for a while. He was hanging it out on the ragged edge, and I thought I was going fast, but I was able to stay with him for a while, and some lappers got in the way, and he ended up pulling away a little bit, so I ended up second, but I tried my hardest, man. I felt really good. The track was good.
Awesome.
Just hope for next Moto.
Yeah, next Moto.
Yeah.
Are you going to make any changes to the bike for the next Moto?
I think I might leave it, maybe just soften the front a little bit. Other than that, it felt awesome.
Yep. Had all the lines you needed, and
I had a bunch of good lines, but I think we're gonna have to switch them up for the last Moto. It's gonna be rough.
How you feeling physically?
So far, so good.
Nice.
I feel like I'm just getting warmed up.
Tell me about it out there. How was it? How'd you feel?
I felt good. I was a little pumped up, but the track was good, and it's definitely gnarly, and you gotta, pick good lines, and I think it's just all about, strategy about picking the lines and getting through the stuff clean, and keeping the momentum where you can.
Okay. He had the whole shot.
Yeah.
And he quickly caught you in the moto section.
Yeah. Yeah. I was jacked up definitely off the start, and he was ripping, and he got around me definitely, and it was a good battle the first couple laps. He pulled away a little bit, and I reeled him back in, and I actually got him in a deep mud hole, and coming out of it, and it was a good race.
Yeah. So are you going to make any changes to your bike for the second, or you ride it just like
No, I'm going to leave it the way it is. It seems to be working good, and we'll go for it again.
All right.
Cool.
Good luck, man.
Thanks.
Kyle, day's done. I gotta fix this shit.
Oh yeah.
So day's done. You got 2 seconds
Yep.
in the Pro 250, but you won the 125. So congratulations there. How was it out there?
It was awesome.
Tell me a little bit about the race, what we couldn't see from the trackside.
Well, the flag was a little longer, so people started their bikes early, and I tried to kick mine too quick, and it didn't start. So I ended up dead last off the start, and moved right through the pack pretty quick. By the time I was in the extreme section, I was right behind Johnny, and I was feeling good. I got right by him, and I put like a 30-second lead on him. I was feeling awesome, had great lines, and I ended up getting a little tired, and he got by me, and I was trailing him, and ended up getting stuck in the mud hole again with lappers. And once that happened, I was kind of toast, but finished the day off strong and tried my hardest.
Definitely worked your way back up too.
Yeah.
You know, you felt pretty far back after that mud pit and worked your way back up to second again.
Yeah.
Give more pressure, so congratulations, bud.
Thanks.
Good day.
Appreciate it.
So awesome race, Johnny.
Yep.
You killed it out there.
Thank you.
So it looked like Kyle got a bad start,
Yeah.
caught you,
Yeah.
and got ahead of you.
Yeah, he did.
About 30 seconds. So how did you come from behind to take it?
Well, the first couple laps, I was jacked up again, and I had some arm pump, and he was flying the first couple laps. He took off, and actually the second lap, I lost my back brakes, and they went out, and I don't know, it was really weird. It happened when I first bought the bike too, and they came back, and they were fine, and they came back to being normal, and I just, I was a little overheated, and I took my goggles off and charged hard all the way to the end, and I reeled them in up top on the back straightaway, and got around them and just kept pushing.
Awesome win, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Good job, buddy. Put it there. All right. A hefty check indeed for him. Justin, we didn't see you up in Maine, but it's glad to have you back for sure. Tell us about your day.
Glad to be back. Today was pretty good. Solid starts overall, and that's pretty much where you got to start off. It went pretty good. Minor crashes, but kept it upright most of the time.
What about your favorite section of the track?
It had to be the Moto track. I love this track every year. I don't know. It's always the same, but it's always fun no matter what.
It is the best prep track in New England, there's no doubt about that. And what about your least favorite part of the track?
It had to be the end mud hole up here. I call it the second extreme. It was pretty gnarly coming out of it. All the roots and whatnot. Caught me 3 or 4 times, but...
Does it slow you up much? I mean, is it seconds or just milliseconds?
It's seconds. I mean, it's tough because you got to paddle through it sometimes, but I'm sure these guys don't know what that is because they're just...
Well, you had a great ride out there, buddy. You got some people that are helping you?
I have a lot of friends and family. I like to thank Team Bud, the Jacksons over there, and CTF a lot. That's where I ride every Wednesday. Mostly just friends and families. I don't really have much backup, but it is what it is, right?
Well, this should be on YouTube, so if anybody wants to sponsor a great rider, Justin Sokol is a candidate for sure. Let's hear it for him. 3rd place today in the pro class. We're going to bring up the points leader. I'm not sure if that's true after him. Good job, buddy. Congratulations. You look fast out there today. Couple Moto wins in the 125 pro class. Couple seconds in the big pro class. Do you retain that points lead?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I think it's either pretty close or Johnny might have it by a few.
Well, don't worry yourself because it doesn't matter until the last race, right, my friend?
Yeah, that's right. It's going to come down to the wire. If I can keep doing what I do and get some Moto wins, it's going to come down right to the finish.
You looked really fast out there, but it seemed to me in that second one you had a little trouble with some lap riders. As a matter of fact, an old veteran friend of mine said that you were a little too kind to them, whereas Johnny just kept busting through. Tell us about your ride.
I don't know, man. I can't do it. I come up behind these guys, and Johnny just blasts right by him, and I'm a little kinder, and I'm tired out there, and I'm 26. I don't want to go down, and I got to work, so... Yeah, I had a good lead on Johnny that last moto. I felt really good, the best I felt all day. And I got tired and came into the mud hole. There was lappers everywhere and just had to blast it through the deep mud and got stuck. once he got behind me, that was it. I was beat.
I'll tell you, it was a beautiful racing move, though, on that outside pass down at the end of that straightaway. I was loving that. And if anybody could hear me, because the speakers were kind of off out here, I was definitely going nuts. That was a great move. We're really proud of you for that. Tell us about your favorite part of the track.
I was going to say that back straightaway, and I'm glad somebody saw it. Probably this berm over here. I was railing the outside. It was pretty good. Just the moto track in general. It was awesome all day.
Tell us about the woods, because a lot of people don't get to see that. I mean, the spectators kind of stay around the extreme sections, and we don't really get the vibe on that. So tell us a little bit about that experience.
Just normal Crow Hill woods. This weekend it was actually pretty wet, so it was slimy and slippery. A lot of cobblestone rocks stuck in the ground, and it gets really whooped out. It's fast too, so you got to be on your toes the whole time.
A lot of sand whoops out there too?
Not as much as usual. With the rain, it kind of packed everything in. It still got whooped out, but not as sandy for this one.
Right on. Who's helping you this year? I know it's an arm load. Marky's helping you with that.
Blast Out Power Sports for sure. They've been behind me this year. Federal Hill Home Theaters, Sick Nasty Clothing, Tony from RIP Suspension, MSR, Norm from Hamden Fuel, Pete Cyclone Sled, Moto Tassinari, Bell Helmets, V-Rubber Tires, Power Seal, Recluse, Enduro Engineering, DEP Pipes, Vertex Pivot Works, Bell Ray Oil, Airtime Clothing, EBS Sports, and the Motool Sag Scale.
Right on. Let's hear it for second on the day. Kyle Hangos, still in the fight. He didn't get the whole shot award like he usually does, but he got the win, and I think that's enough for him. Let's hear it for the... Come on up, Johnny. Get the big check. Good job, Johnny. Johnny, tell us about your day. I know you had a good fight with Kyle there on a few laps. You guys had a really good thing going. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, definitely. I got locked up the first couple laps, both motos, and Kyle was flying, and he straight up passed me and pulled away, and I just rode hard and just kept trying, and never gave up till the end. And the second moto, actually the second lap, my back brakes kind of faded out a little bit, and then they came back, and my goggles fogged up. I took those off and charged hard, and I seen him up top, and he was flying, but like he said, he did 4 motos, so he's a little more tired out there than me.
That definitely does play into it for sure. Tell us about some of your favorite parts of the track today.
The moto track was sick, as usual, and I don't know, I like that mud hole out in the woods. I got long legs, and I get through it easy, and it's a challenge, and I feel good out there. I feel like I get through it pretty good.
So is it a paddle, or is it just zap the throttle and go for it?
It's a paddle most laps, but I got through there pretty clean a couple laps, but definitely both feet on the ground.
What do you see out there as far as lappers? I mean, is it a blur? Do you just not see them and you just go through them? Tell us about your technique on that.
Well, I don't know, I try as best I can to stay away from them. Sometimes, some of them, even try to race, and, we're just coming up and, lapping them. So, the right thing is most of them pull over, and I appreciate that. And, but a couple of them, sometimes you have to do a little bar banging to get by them.
Well, it is that they are all A riders and they think they're pretty fast, but it's tough to get by them because they don't want to give up, for sure. That's always been the case with lap riders in this type of class and this type of racing. So it's not easy for you, for sure. I know you had a pretty good ride at the GNCC at Unadilla. You had a little trouble there, but still some great laps. Tell us a little bit more about your experience there.
Yeah, I trained really hard for Unadilla, and I was really looking forward to it. And I actually, I got sick before the race, and I came down with a virus or a flu or something, and I started throwing up a half hour before the race. And I threw up 3 times while I was out there, and I got a good hole shot, and I just slid out before the sky shot and landed on my face, and took my goggles off, and I just pushed hard and tried to finish, and I'm happy with that.
We're proud of you for doing it, for sure. We had a great day yesterday. Can you tell us a little bit more about the benefit we had for your friend?
Yeah, definitely. It was an awesome day, and a lot of people showed up, and it was really cool. And I'm super pumped for the kid, and it's really cool to see him riding around on a motorcycle yesterday. And it's probably one of the toughest kids I've ever met, and it's a really hard thing he's going through in life. And he's got a long road ahead of him, and it's going to be tough. But I'll try to be there as most as I can for him. And he's going to face an uphill battle, but I believe he can do it.
I think so too, and the reason why is because he has the same attitude as Doug Henry. He's always smiling, he's happy, he's just happy to be there and be alive, and I think he'll succeed in many different things, really, because he is one tough son of a gun. No doubt about it, and that's Cody Baker that we speak of, we had a benefit for yesterday. So Johnny, tell us about your sponsors.
Yes, sir. I'd like to thank MSR, Keith Iser, Valley Motorsports, Araya, 100%, CD, Cody. I've always trained with him, and he gives me motivation to do better, and just what his position's in, and it could have changed in a blink of an eye. So, Valley Motorsports, Factory Connection, Rock U, Pro Taper, EVS, Kevin Cycles, Hellion Design, Matt's Welding, Poacher 27, Loud Fuel, Spectro, STS, Enduro Engineering, KTM, Magical Go-Go, my Uncle Tommy, Uncle Bobby, and Jake Davenport.
Right on. Let's hear it for your winner today, Johnny Girroir. We will see you all next week in Lyman, Maine at MX207.